I'm sure Larry Bird didn't trash talk you because you're a nice guy.
He was non-discriminatory in regards.
Wait, what would he say to you? You're one of the nicest guys on the planet. What could
Well, I didn't get the brunt of it, as I've heard over the years. Get your hands off of me. It's going to be a long night. That kind of stuff. You can't guard me. And he would do it like a ventriloquist.
So we playing him in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over there that corner." He said, "They're going to set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out." He said, "I'm going to curl right over." And he's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, "I'm going to go right over to that corner and I'm going to catch it, I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game," whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or late, great DJ. Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot a three,
and
game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
Bird is a psychologically assassin.
In what way, though, man? You say that, how?
He said, "Who's guarding me?" As we come out of timeout, I says, "Craig Elo." He says, "Why you got that white boy on me? Don't put no white boy on me." Now remember, Larry Bird is white.
Right.
He said, "I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna get in the corner. Dennis Johnson gonna pass it to me, and I'm gonna hit the last second shot, and it's over." I told Joe Wilkins, I said, "Hey man, listen, the ball is going to Larry Bird. Everybody knows what's going to Larry Bird. Right. Just do whatever you can. Craig, Gerald, just cover him." He hit the shot. All of them were jumping on right. He was getting them off of him like this. He walked off and said, "Legend." Larry Bird, man.
I was guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident." He goes, "Confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything." He proceeded to score like 10 straight points off. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
About that time, Larry steps in and says, "Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?" That's Larry. And when he wants the ball, he wants the ball. After the timeout, we walked back on the court, and then Xavier was guarding him. So he tells Xavier, he says, "I'm getting the ball."
I said, "I know, I'm going to be waiting." And he said, "I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face." He came out with about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face. And, he was like, I didn't need to leave 2 seconds on the clock. He wanted to shoot it with 0 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
What was that like to be guarding a Larry Bird?
I'm going to give you a funny story behind that. When I first came back from Italy, I walked on the court and we were playing the Celtics. And he tells me, "Yeah, big fella, you're in a little trouble tonight." Well, I was coming from Italy. I had a pretty good season. So I'm like, who does he think he's talking to? I'm the big dog. Yeah. So he made a few moves. I stole the ball from him. I went down, took off. I think you can see it on YouTube. Dunked on his head hard. Boom. Came down another one. Boom. Yeah, baby Hawks my behind. You in trouble. And I'm running my mouth, which I shouldn't have done. I guess I got him fired up. Larry just decided, that's it. I'm finna light this whole team up. And he goes to make a move, and I'm thinking, I've got to stop him. I got a few fouls. So I forearmed him. He's falling down. He shoots this shot, and he hollers, "Money!" Well, he made the shot so well that it's like he almost dunked on me because the ball went down through the net, and you could hear that pow. And I'm like, okay. I ran over, picked him up, and said, "Hey, you a bad boy." And I'm never talking stuff again.
Tell us about Larry Bird.
Seems like you have some experience on this topic.
Tell us.
A lot of experience. I give you a game. Well, Kevin McHale scored 57 one night.
McHale had scored 58 points the game before.
Yeah.
And Larry told McHale, "I'm going to outscore you the next time we play." What happened to be against the Atlanta Hawks.
So Bird said, "I'm going to break your record against Atlanta." I'm like, won't get 55, not here.
It was a game where I had been playing well for a while and really had a flow where the basket looks big. And the points just kept piling up, and I kept getting the ball in good situations and scoring it.
And he had about 3 or 4 minutes to go in the game, and we were up by a pretty good margin, and he asked the coach to take him out. I happened to be standing there, and I told him he better go for 60 because 56 is not enough. That will be broken.
Larry Bird made about every shot you can imagine in that game.
He was scoring anywhere on the floor that he wanted.
Well, it was one play that Antoine Carr was guarding him, and Antoine let him get the ball. and he was shooting the three. And Antoine ran at him hard, fouled him. He fell into our trainer's lap. It was an and one 3-point shot.
He called it. He said rainbow trainer's lap. And he faded away, hit the shot, and fell into our trainer's lap.
Is this when the bench was giving each other five?
The bench was giving each other five.
So did you get in a fight with them after the game? Forget Larry. Did you beat anybody on the bench? Because you giving five, he's scoring on me.
Every one of those guys got fined $3,000.
Okay, good.
Ooh, they got fined $3,000, right?
Yes.
Now, we watching the film the next day, and we looking at everybody. Now, Fratello fined everybody $3,000, but what y'all didn't see was he was sitting down like, you know what?
Larry, that game was unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable. Dominique guarded him, Cliff guarded him, Antoine Carr guarded him, I guarded him. Nothing worked.
The game start, he's making everything. Everybody. I guarded him. Antoine guarded him. Ricky Brown guarded him. It was like he just spread the wealth to everyone.
There's 40,000 eyes on Larry Bird because they knew he was going to get the ball. And we knew it, our opponents knew it, now it's just up to them to stop.
That was a tough night, man. The biggest argument that night is, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
But when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and Bird talked a lot of trash. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side across the three, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
I tell a whole lot of people this when they talk about great players and they bring up Larry Bird. I said, listen, the dude couldn't jump, wasn't fast, wasn't athletic. But you look on the score sheet after the game, he got 25, 15 rebounds, 9 assists, a few steals. I said, the dude just knew how to play. Would just tell you where he's going, shoot it in your face, talk shit to you, and run back down the floor.
Who was the best player you played against?
The best guy I played against might have been, Larry Bird. The chubby white guy, he wore us out, man. Because this muscle here, the one between his ears, that was his best, because he made the 3-pointers and he had assists and rebounded, steals. He was always at the right place at the right time on the court. One of the great players I had the opportunity to play against.
I wanted to be friends, but Larry didn't want none of that.
What was your side of that? It's not like one of my old girlfriends, When you say advances, I get a little scared. My thing was when you compete, you're really not friends. You want to keep an edge. And I was like that through high school and through college. But Irvin is an outgoing guy. He loves everybody. He wants to high five and, he got that big smile. My goal was to try to take 3 of them teeth home with me. That's 2 different perspectives. The next time is for the NCAA championship, is that right? What did that, and it was like a 10-point loss, am I right, Larry? Well, it was 10 points. Thank you, Dave. Yeah. Did you meet Irvin there? Why?